Hey everybody, welcome back to Voices of the Void. Apparently this is happening now because it is December. This is the first video I'm recording in December, or first Voices of the Void video I'm recording in December, so yeah. This should be interesting. The whole aesthetic of the game is probably going to be different once we jump in, but that's fine. Let's go. Actually, you know, is it fine? Because I feel like the way this game is, it's probably gonna stop other events from happening. And Hi, Mannequin. Oh my god, those guys are still around. Anyway, so last time, I actually can't really remember what we did. Oh yeah, I went out to the restricted area to look at the green campfire that drew me closer and then killed me, so that was interesting. I was told apparently I can take fire extinguishers over there and see something else eventually. So maybe like I extinguish the fire and then I summon something to come after me, or it was something along those lines. Either way, there is stuff there that I missed, which makes sense because yeah, there really wasn't much going on there after all. Okay, those are just the rocket pig things, the flying pigs. Ah yes, I also built the Kerfer Omega. And the Kerfer Omega is now patrolling around my base. I can send them out to turn on, to not only get satellite hash code reports, but also to fix transformers and all kinds of stuff. Like, this was a great investment of my time, honestly. It was. That said, I was under the impression that the Kerfer Omega was, like, required for the main story, somehow. Okay, the door's closed, but I still don't trust it. I'm gonna lock that one. Oh, you want to get out? You want to go outside? Alright, I'll let you go outside. Don't worry. Hi? I got a present from Santa himself. It wasn't from you. I know you're not Santa. I know you're not Santa, you imposter. Okay, let me reveal my list of tips and things. So one of them, I'm just going to cave, and I'm going to go to game settings, and I'm going to enable the funny setting. Does that require me to restart the game? I don't know. Either way, it is on now. So, in the last few days we have of the campaign, I'm pretty sure, we might be seeing some sillier events, and also I can actually summon all of those secret things using the console that you guys have been telling me to summon basically all playthrough. So yeah, we can type Maxwell into the console, we can type Alien into the console, that'll actually do something now. Let's see. Oh yeah, I still need Molotovs. So one of the things I'm going to do today is buy paper. In fact, why don't I just get started on that right now? Let me go back inside, and let me bring the present inside. For one thing. Then I'm going to buy a bunch of notepads, and we're going to sacrifice their pages for the Molotov cocktail gods. That is what I declare will happen. We got some interesting new ambience going on, because it is winter. Makes no sense. Right. We still have drives to send off today, so that is good to know. Why does it keep lighting up my email, even though nothing is in there, and nothing ever will be in there? Oh yeah, something else I wanted to buy is actually a Broomba. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll have enough money for it, so let's just get a bunch of notepads. Like 8 of them will probably do. That'll probably be enough to craft like 6 Molotovs. Probably. Anyway, what? So can I open this? Not enough space. Okay, can't open this. I'll just stash it under the thing. That'll be our Christmas tree. We can pretend that that's our Christmas tree. You see how that works? All right, it's 100%. Let's send that along. Grab you and whoopsies. There we go. Ah, this thing is done. What space object is this? Black hole. Ooh. Turn that on. That's a lot of static. Wow, this Kerfer Omega has nowhere to go without the doors unlocked. You know, why don't I just go unlock the freaking doors for it? What's the worst that'll happen if a pig with rockets enters my house? Like, come on. What could a pig with rockets do? Other than burn down my workstations with the rocket engines. They probably could do that. Oh my god, you almost scared me. Let me just go unlock the front door. Like one of you said before, it doesn't really matter if your front door is unlocked or not in this game. Alrighty, so here's all my Molotovs, or the bottles that are eventually going to become Molotov. That's right, I also need a can of gas. Let's go get that as well. Gotta buy gas can. That should be in my favorites. Yes, gas can. I got just enough for it. Alright, we can quickly put together our package for them, our drive package. We should have, and right here, yes, the satellite hash code report form, as well as all the other stuff. So, what day is it? 'Tis day 46, as I thought. Okay, so this video may very well be the finale of the series. depending on how things go. I don't know if there's gonna be like a final boss event or anything like that. There's still that tank up by Transformer 1, isn't there? Shouldn't I have to do something about that? Shouldn't I, like, maybe I should try throwing Molotovs at it? I don't know, I just doubt my Molotovs will be able to take care of something like that. But I can try. Hello? Okay, can't. That thing's always there. It's just a part of the image that they use for this. Alright, got our quick scan. Let's go find a new signal. We might have some Christmas-related events going on. I kind of hope not. I'd rather the game keep it standard, but hey, I guess that's my fault for not changing the date. Sending myself back in time to November. You know, the good times. Alright, let me wipe down my windows, because they are getting dirty again from my mere existence in this room. The dandruff from my head is sticking to the glass. Honestly, I have a huge dandruff problem in real life, and I have no idea what to do about it, because, like, I'm using a shampoo in the shower that's supposed to be good for dandruff, but it's not, because I keep fucking growing new dandruff every single fucking time. Anyway, I won't talk about this too much. In case you're eating while watching this, I wouldn't want to put that curse upon you. I am lagging, apparently. Oh, is my Kerfur Omega trying to pathfind somewhere? Is that what the lag spike is? Alright. How we doing here? Still haven't gotten the signal yet. Bros, I was cleaning like my entire fucking set of windows, and you still haven't gotten the signal locked on. Wow, you are some useless satellites. Hello? I'm hearing, like, wind. It's probably just the weather ambience, but still. I'm not sure. What am I hearing? Oh shit, I need to go. Oh no. The gas can's gonna explode. Oh god. Okay, start downloading this. Okay, yes, that's good enough. The gas can's gonna explode. Oh shit. Move you out of the way. It's gonna drop the box like any second. No. Okay, we're good. Oh my god. Every time that I have ordered... Hello? Oh my god! Don't do that! Anyway, every time that I have ordered a series of items, not collected them, and then ordered a gas can right afterwards, the gas can has always ended up exploding, which has just been the most annoying thing in the world. Alright, how many bottles can I fill? Yay! Use the gas can on the fuel tank of the vehicle/device. Yeah, you know, the device. The freaking wine bottle. The device. I suppose it kind of is. Alright, anyway. Yeah, we got a totally blank one here, so let me just bang, bang, boom. I'm gonna need all 12 pages of this one in order to make this, in order to turn every single one of these into a Molotov cocktail. But at least now we have 5 more notepads where that one came from. Does crumpled paper work? I sure hope so, because that's what I'm going with. Is this the... Okay, no, that's none of these are the real ones. Let's put down my stash of notepads right here. Hold on. Okay, Bingus, nope, you put it right. You have to press shift first. I forgot. Here's some bumping coming from inside. All right. No, put down. There we go. I was pressing the wrong button. I make these mistakes often. Have patience. I kind of like that it is winter, because I was saying in an earlier video, like, it would be cool if there were seasons. And I didn't really expect there to be seasons like this. I was thinking just, like, as you play, seasons change, rather than if you play the game in December, the entire season of the park is winter now, suddenly. Yeah. Man, with the Kerfur Omega wandering around my base now, that is going to be terrifying, not gonna lie. Like, I am going to be jump scared by my Kerfurs so many times. What if my Kerfur Omega gets possessed and then it starts, like, running up and punching me to death? Wouldn't that be insane? Oh, I would honestly love to see that. It would be very silly, but it would be silly, but it would also be scary. Could you imagine if they like put a demonic face on those things' screen? Oh my god. I don't even want to think about it too much. Let's just collect the papers. Give me my papers back. Papers, please! That game's very popular. I don't know if I'd like it, though. It's just, you know... Gotta decide. You gotta make hard decisions throughout that game. Hard decisions is not my middle name, so I'd be pretty bad at those. Not gonna lie. I don't know why I'm lagging so much. I'm like, what's going on? Game, come on, it's my base. Maybe it's freaking out over the Kerfur Omega. Hi, Kerfur Omega, what's up? Like how the Kerfur Omega's just watching me. There we go, and sure, we'll put you there, and then last one, and now I should be able to make all 6 Molotov cocktails. Let's fucking go. Molotov! Molotov! That is scary, please stop doing that. I'm gonna, nope, okay, that's not what I meant. Server's down, I could send my new Kerfur Omega off to deal with that. Then again, I don't exactly want to put my original Kerfur out of a job. Oh god, can you just move aside? Thank you. That, oh god, don't dump out the gasoline, please. Hiya, hiya. Okay, we're good. We are okay. We are just fine. It seems like the Kerfur Omega doesn't have any battery power, is that right? Alright, Kerfur Omega, where are you? Where is you? Where is yourself? I would like you to venture out into the brave cold. The brave cold? Yes, the outside is being very brave for being so cold. Anyway, hi. I almost forgot about you, but then I remembered just in time. Where did it go? This is the one problem is having it set to patrol, I think. Okay, that was the door just closing. Where did it go? Is it upstairs? I'm hungry. Ow! I'm so hungry I hit my head on the floor and I have a concussion now. Why did my vision turn like that? That was weird. Okay, it must be outside then. Kerfur Omega! Where are you? Where is yourself? Anything going on out here? Or is it just nice and chill? Literally. Ha 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 ha. Alright. When I go back inside, since I'm not really tired yet, I think I'm going to... Right, I saw this before, and I was wondering what happened here. Someone tossed my dumpster aside. Yeah, they... Was it you? Did you shove my dumpster over there? Hey, can I send you out to fix servers, please? Oh my god! Oh, it is running! Oh, but the dumpster is in the way. Wait, you kicked that dumpster aside. Why can't you kick this one aside? Kerfur Omega, you're kidding, right? Okay, there you go. Have fun! My god, it is fast. Okay, I definitely wouldn't want one of those things angry at me. That would be quite terrifying. Alright, I gotta give my Kerfurs a name. Problem is I'm terrible at naming things. Like, you should never assign me to name a pet, because I will be so bad at it. Okay, so as we've established, the front door can stay unlocked if it wants to be. This almost done. Okay, this is done. Let's have a listen to this. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's just a loud wind. Don't worry about it. It's space wind. That's normal. Yippee! Alright. Got a little bit more constant towards the end, but that was basically the only difference. Right, I have to send drives out. Why don't I do that? I should also get some food, because I'm starting to run really low. I only have 3 MREs left. Maybe I gotta stop living off of MREs. Maybe I should buy another fucking pizza. I think I'm about to have pizza in real life after this video is done, so that's very exciting. Hello? Did I just hear something? I hope not. No one be out here, please. How's the radio tower doing? It's doing fine. Kerfur can't find broken server. That is good news. Now I wonder, what mode does it switch back to after it's done? I suppose we'll find out. Maybe it'll turn into the follow the player and stay right in their face mode, like the original Kerfurs do. Alright, let me add some drives to here, and here, and here. And you are fully done. What did I want to do? There was something I wanted to do. Right, I wanted to type all that shit in the console like you guys have been wanting me to do forever and ever. Let me get to that. So we'll head in here. Let's start with Maxwell. Maxwell activated. Find Maxwell. Awesome. Where is Maxwell? Maxwell? Let me order the pizza while I'm thinking of it. Food, pizza. I can't. I have to wait to be paid before I can. Maxwell, is that you? No. Oh my god, that is slightly terrifying, not gonna lie. It's like, it's sprinting to get back with me. I wish I could get, oh my god. Please don't run that fast at me very often, please. All right, I'm gonna set you to be idle. You can stand in here, you can keep guard, you can stare at me all you want to, but, you know, I guess you could also wander around. Why not? It's honestly fun having you wander around just so you can jump scare me every 2 seconds. Okay, so eventually we should be paid, and then I can get my pizza, and then I can probably go to bed. And then we'll see where Maxwell is. I have no idea where Maxwell is. My guess is that, like, when you type it in, it spawns an item somewhere and you have to go find it. Is it in my base? Is it out in the world? That's what I'm here to find out. That's what this blind playthrough is for. I don't know how much more, like, stuff there would be to check out in this game after the days are done, like, after the campaign is done. I might stick with it for a little while longer, you know? I might do, like, I might have this be the second to last video that goes through the rest of the main campaign days, and then I might have a 20th video that just does bonus extra stuff for fun, and in order to round out the series count to, the video count to 20 for the series, because I really like ending videos on even numbers or divisible by 5 numbers, as I probably mentioned last time. I find it very satisfying when a series can end on one of those, so I hope to make these one of those series. Okay, can I be paid? Anytime? Can I be paid? Anytime now. Anytime you want to make it back to HQ, give me my money that I deserve. Ah, yes! It has come right in. Perfect. Got the report done too. My performance review better be fucking good this week. I swear to God. Swear to God. Like, give me a good performance review, please. Give me like $1,000. I deserve it. I wouldn't be surprised if this game had, like, a cold damage system, where if you're out in the cold, you take damage and eventually die, and you need, like, a coat to live. Oh, yeah, something else I wanted to buy that will come later. The Broomba. I actually saw this. I watched one of my previous videos in the series not too long ago, and I saw that this was an option to buy, and I think that would be adorable to have, so let's go for it. Let's get ourselves a Broomba. I'm buying so many items that are probably, like, super basic items for most players of the game, yet I don't know, I just never thought to buy them until now. And so here I am buying them in the freaking late game when it's a little late for that. Maxwell, is that you? I wish the original Kerfers could patrol, so I could send the original Kerfer out on patrol with the Omega. That would be fun. Unfortunately, I don't believe that is something you can do. Alright, Maxwell in my garage. Maxwell, is that you? Maxwell? You there? It's probably not around my base, if I had to guess. Then again, doesn't hurt to take a look, right? Hello. Hello, Kerfer. Yeah, it's kind of weird having company for the first time in a while. I mean, it's not real company, but it's real enough. It's real enough for me. It's been so lonely for the past, like, few freaking months. Actually, it's only been, like, a little over a month in-game. Still, though, it's been a long month, alright? Been a very, very long month. I mean, in terms of actual, like, real time, it's been a couple of months. Oh, Mr. Eyeballs is back. Where is he? Where's Mr. Eyeballs? Hey, Kerfer, can you tell me where Mr. Eyeballs is? That's a streetlight on in the distance. That looks spooky and ominous. Good thing is, now that it's winter, it is incredibly bright at nighttime. And that's one kind of cool thing about winter, is because there's so much snow, it's like the light reflects off the snow. The light from the moonlight reflects off the snow and bounces everywhere. And it's so much easier to see at night in the winter than it is in the summer or any other season. So I kind of like winter for that reason. I also do like winter because it's cold, and I like the cold. I used to not like the cold. I used to be a summer person, but lately, I don't know, I've been changing my mind. Because it's like, with the cold weather, you can at least do something about it. You can warm yourself, you can find a blanket, you can get a coat, you know, there's so many ways to, hi, God. There's so many ways to avoid the cold. Whereas there's really not many ways to avoid the heat. You just kind of have to, I mean, here in America, we got air conditioning, but even then, air conditioning is expensive, and it's also very loud. By expensive, I mean expensive electricity-wise. I think it does take a lot of electricity to obtain, to run. There we go. My God. Can I please talk? Anyway, Mr. Eyeball's in here with me. I want to make sure he doesn't freaking walk up to me like he did last time. That was terrifying. I hated that. That was an invasion of privacy, Mr. Eyeballs. I do not appreciate it. I know we've been friends for a while, but, like, we're not that far yet. Alright, anyway. 6, 7, 8... Whoops, sorry. Didn't mean to remind you all of that meme. Sorry. I will never do it again. Alright, got one more thing coming in. What is that again? Oh, yeah, the Broomba. I can grab that, get it set up, maybe, or, like, stick it on a desk, and then I'll go to bed. And we'll wake up tomorrow, and we'll see what day 47 has in offer. And then I should try throwing a Molotov at the tank up by Transformer 1. I should see if that does anything, because, like, the Molotovs in this game, they explode really nicely. It's funny, because Molotovs in other games, I mean, Molotovs are just, like, fire bomb things. They're not really as explosive, at least I don't think they're as explosive as games like this in Alien Isolation would lead you to believe. Because I don't think they're bombs, really. It's just like you break it on the ground, and then a bunch of fire is lit up. But it's not, like, the same as an explosion. It's not an explosion of fire. It's just like a whoosh of fire. Plus, you know, glass breaking. Glass would probably hurt, too. It's 2 forms of damage in 1. Oh, joy. I'm experiencing major lag spikes again. Yay. Love that. That caused by someone pathfinding, or is that just caused by me being in my base? Looks like it's just me being in my base. That's fine. Playing the game at 40 FPS right about now is whatever. Sometimes this game just doesn't feel like running well. Or it feels like taking up so much fucking GPU space, I think. I think that's what's happening. Mr. Eyeballs? You out here? Oh my God! Everything's been jump-scaring me lately, except the enemies! I had one scare with them last time, but, like, jeez. Let me just close this door. I was gonna open the box to take it out, and then the game was like, nah, here you go. Okay, here's my Broomba. I'm not gonna activate them yet. Can't grab... Really? Can't grab? You can't pick up a fucking Roomba? These things are so small. What do you mean can't pick up? I mean, like, you can pick up... Can pick it up like this, but why can't you hold it in your hand? That makes no sense. All right, we're gonna stick you down there, and then we will activate you tomorrow, but for now, I need sleepies. Prepare for Kerfer Omega. Sighting on the way up there. I'd love to view the camera of the Kerfer Omega next time I send it out somewhere. All right, it is midnight, so we shall be receiving our care package very soon. Oh my God, we get to watch it run around the base in sped up time. That is amazing. I'm so glad I bought one of those. Or I made it. That's great. Look at him go. Or look at her go. Whatever you want, really. Beep, beep, beep. Hello? 44.5, okay. I was going to move earlier, but I took a drink of water, so I couldn't. Hello? Something is indeed happening. I hear noises coming from that way. What am I hearing over there? Let me go down. Let me go down and check. Ah! Whoops. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. The beds have finally fallen over in there. I think my Kerfer Omega's been causing that. I'm hearing noises over here. Hi, Kerfer. Going outside to check something real quick. Hello? No, it's not coming from down there. Thought I heard something coming from here. I do. What's going on? Oh, wow. I can't see the sky while I'm under these trees because there's so much snow. That's creepy. Is this the event? Whatever I'm hearing up here? What am I hearing? I hear a robot, like, stomping around. can't climb this hill. Sounds like it's coming closer. I want to see it. I want to see it. Maybe I don't. Be careful what you wish for. Hello? Who's messing with my satellite? Who's messing with hotel? I'm sorry, this hotel has no vacancy. What am I hearing? I am scared to see it. It's also really fucking dark, can I just say? You know what I was saying about how easy it is to see in winter? Yeah, that was funny, wasn't it? Crap. The event's still not done, so I think it is referring to whatever this is. What is happening? What is happening? What am I hearing? Am I hearing a storm? Is Zeus striking me down? I heard something explode! I'm hearing a lot of stuff and seeing nothing. I am so confused right now. I feel like something's right here. What is happening? What? Whoa! The Orials are fighting stuff! Oh my god, they're using their weapons, I saw! Oh my god, yes, go, guys! That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing the laser blasts! Yeah, you're doing it! Oh my god! They're only killing them for me. Look, they're right there, they're holding the guns. Okay, I thought they were being attacked. I guess they kind of are. Oh god, here's the big thing. Here. Let me pitch in. Oh my god! It's getting a little chaotic. I think I need to run away. I think I need to run away. I'm hurt. Ooh, did we destroy it? We did! We did! We destroyed it! Oh, sick! Hey, guys. Hello. You have your gun, you're running off? Okay. I hope you all weren't too damaged. So, have these guys, like, been spawned on the map the entire time, or do they only spawn for certain events? Okay, well, the event is still happening. Why did you just glorp? Why are you glorping? Okay, it's probably just that thing. Well, that was fun. So yeah, those were like real pigs, and that's where the gore piles are coming from, I think. Is the destruction of the pig bots. Hey guys! I don't have any gifts for you, but... It's dead now, you can keep this as a trophy, I don't mind. Can I walk through you? Oh wow, I can. I could just walk through you. Okay. You're selective permeable. Or whatever. What do you guys look like? I'm trying to see an outline, but I can't really. It's just like some tall, spindly thing. Looks like SCP-513-1. Okay. Well, that was exciting. I'm glad to have seen an event like that. It took me forever to arrive on the scene. But that's okay. Alright, let's get back to base. Let's sleep for the rest of the freaking time, and then let's, yeah. Let's continue. If I'm allowed to sleep, that is, because, like... Oh, I see. Hey, am I allowed to take this with me? Oh, shit. Hey, guys, you don't mind if I take this, do you? Do you mind? This will probably light up on the radar. It doesn't seem like they do. They're just sitting there. Okay. I'm just gonna take this back with me for protection. Hope y'all don't mind. Actually, no, I'll leave it with you. I got Molotovs. And I don't want to steal more from them than I already have. I didn't even steal from anything from them in the first place. It's just, you know, we kind of got off on the wrong foot. I don't really want to make them upset anymore. Then again, they did give me those booby-trapped drives. So I call it payback. Let's take it. Let's take it. Let's take it with us. Okay, so is the event gonna end at any point? Oh yeah, and I also haven't checked their camp. Is there anything up in their camp I can see? Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. Oh hey. I can now go inside. I'm welcomed in, I'm a friend. I'm not gonna touch that. Not gonna touch that. Not gonna touch it. Blood, is that their blood? Oh man. I really hope you guys are alright. Hello? What are you doing out here? Do you, like... You're still in patrol mode, right? I guess you are. I guess maybe you're just... Maybe you patrol a certain distance around me, so you've been making your way over here this whole time. Interesting. Well, let's head back home and let's go to bed. With my shiny new toy in tow. Yeah, the Kerfer's starting to follow me back, I think. You know what? No, you follow me truly. Come on. I don't want you to die out here from any more of those things. Alright, I might have to go Googling in a second, because I feel like the event should be done by now, right? And also, I am losing stamina, because I didn't get a full night of sleep. So, can I, please, like, can I save? Can I save the game? Can I sleep? Can I do stuff? I don't know, what's happening? Why is the event not ending? I am completely unable to alt-tab for some reason. Okay. Oh, okay, I'm going through a list of events right now. Apparently on day 5, there was an event where something could be heard crawling through the vents. I must have not noticed it. Oh, and on day 6, there was a signal from the Orials that said that they come in peace? Oh yeah, and there was also that picnic. I remember that. Man, I totally forgot about that. It's been so long. Okay, it says over the course of 90 minutes, the little pigs with drones thing, which I think are called boars according to the wiki, the little pigs with drones continuously spawn at the Orial camp. So right now, they're still in danger. And I guess I should drive back there. Okay, I can do that real quick. I gotta get some food. I gotta buy a pop. Like, I have to do so much. And I'll bring their gun back as well. Actually, no, I can't hold stuff while I'm ordering. Crap. And the event is still happening. Yeah, indeed. Okay, well, nom, nom, nom. 30.6. That should be enough. I declare that enough. Let's get going. Let's get going back over there, just in case they continue to need my help. I thought they were going to attack my base, but apparently they're attacking their base. So yeah, this is like the big thing. This is like the big invasion that I've been anticipating the whole time. And I mean, it makes sense. Certainly was a battle. It says over the course of 90 minutes, though. 90 minutes have passed, but maybe I'm not there, so maybe it's not doing anything right now. So let's get back up there. However, I have learned that that is apparently the final story event in the game. I went to the list of story events and scrolled down to the day that I'm on. That is apparently the last one. Or this is, if it's still happening. Is it? Yes, it is still happening, apparently. Cool. But yeah, there were so many events back in the early game that I completely missed. Or, like, I wasn't paying enough attention to, or I've forgotten about. That's entirely possible. But yeah, good thing we destroyed that stupid flame tank. Screw the Greys. Are the Orials, like, running away from the Greys? Do they have feud? Do they have a feud? Not, do they have feud? Do they have beef? That's what I meant to say. Alright, well, I guess I can hang out right nearby. If need be, I can pass out next to their camp and then die in the morning. Hey, guys! I'm back. I didn't bring your gun. I stole your gun. It's in my base now. Are you okay with that? Ow, hey, hey, oh god, 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 oh god. The wiki's little description thing, though, did say something about the Orial gun needing to be returned, so maybe I'll have to drive home, grab that, and come back. Ooh, that's a fuel can? Oh, shoot, apparently that's a fuel can. It's kind of cool. Hey, what's up? You guys still here? Yep. Okay, you're still holding your guns. You're still armed and ready for more. Well, I am too. Is the game gonna spawn anything else or what? You know what? I'm gonna reload a save. I have a feeling this isn't right. I am not allowed to leave. I am stuck here. I am stuck here permanently. that fucking noise it made as it went past, that was incredible. Okay, it's time for the invasion again. This time, I have loaded a save. We are now just before the invasion's happening. This time I'm gonna drive up there, and then I'm gonna try to give the lit-up gun on the ground to them. Possibly, hopefully, that's what I have to do to progress things. And then I can also try using it. I can also try helping them out. Okay, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh, hey, can I... Drive, thank you. Alright, I don't know if I locked the door in there. Not like it matters. So what if there's a pig in my base when I come back home? Oh yeah, I think one of you told me the pink crystal that I set jumping around in the yard, apparently it can rebury itself, and that's probably what happened when it disappeared, you know, because I haven't seen it in a while. That's probably what happened. Did I... Okay. No, I don't have the Molotovs crafted. Oh wait, no, I do. I read Molotov here, and then I read ×1 there. Oh, man. God. I am a little out of it right now. Don't mind me. Okay, let's get back up into this battle. Let's chase off the pigs for good. Hopefully, maybe I have to be there for longer than I was last time? I don't know. I'm not really sure, like, what was going on. I'm not really sure what the game wanted me to do. Is my compass target set towards their camp right now? Because that would make sense. If the game is like, hey, go over here, look at this event. I love the sound occlusion, how it just gets 10 times louder when you get over the bend. Hey, you idiots. You think you can kill the Oriles without me coming here to stop you? Okay, where's the Oriles, like, dropped cannon? I think one of the Oriles died, actually, and dropped their cannon. God, can I get the Molotovs in my hand? I wish they were in my hotbar. Okay, cool, perfect. Is the big tank around? You're around, I hate that. There we go, got rid of you. So, am I meant to do anything here, or am I just meant to witness? Oh no. Oh god. You almost got me. Okay. Ow, ow. Why are you guys hitting me? Guys, fix your aim! Ow! I'm being fried to death by my friends! Oh, they're coming from the sky. They're supposed to be coming from the sky repeatedly. I see. And then they just stop spawning for some reason. Well, I gotta heal real quick. Like, damn. Oh no, I might also be like dying really soon. Okay, where are my Molotovs? Get in my inventory. Why do I have like nothing in my inventory? Or why are they not in my inventory? That's a better question. You there. Get destroyed. Oh my god, there's a second one? There's a second one. That's definitely new. Oh god, okay, I'm being followed. Hiya! That really didn't do anything. I don't really want to... There we go. Juke, 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 juke! Fuck you! Why does it feel like I'm dealing no damage? Maybe because I really am not doing any damage. I gotta lead you guys over. Oh my god, there's like 3 after me. Yeah, this is a lot more intense. This is more appropriate. This is probably what was supposed to be happening the whole time. Why do I have to keep going into my inventory for them? Like, why are they not in my hotbar? I got too many items in my hotbar, and when I loaded the game, I guess it decided to sort them the wrong way. Oh god, I hope that didn't kill one of them. I hope I'm not killing the Oriles by doing this. Okay, there that goes. Are we cool? Are we okay? Oh no, we're not. Oh no, we're not. There's still more. I only have 1 Molotov left. Whoa. Hello? Oh my god, there's another one of those? Man, I don't have anything. Okay, wait. There's blue light in here. Blue light in here? Can I take one of these? I gotta take one of these. It's like the only way I can actually attack stuff anymore. Hello? Well, these guys are getting them killed long before I can. What are those in the woods? Wait, look over there. What are those fires in the woods? Are they more of those pigs? Okay, is that it? Are we done? I don't hear any more battling. I'm gonna head in this direction, because I feel like I saw something over here. Oh god, I might not make it back home safely tonight. Might have to pass out in the middle of the woods. Because I'm just wondering if there's, like, more enemies over there. Maybe not? I still don't have the antique watch, so I don't know what time it is. You something? No, you're the bottom half of something. Okay, well, are we done now? Is that all? Just walked through blood. That's what that noise was. I don't see the Ariels this time. That light over there. Actually, what is that light over there? Looks like a spotlight they may have placed. Okay, well... Okay, that's it! The event has concluded properly this time. Cool! Alright, well, as much as I would love to take one of these... Wait, what? Is this a fucking water gun? Wait. Oh, I thought that was one of them standing in front of me. That's the heat waves. Is this a fucking water gun? Did they leave me a water gun? If so, that is incredible. They're like, here, we left a weapon in our house for you to use. It's a fucking water gun. They can handle it. They could handle it and perfectly fine on their own. Hi, Kerfer, why did you come all the way up here? It really must be that, like, the Kerfer just patrols in a zone around you. Well, okay, let's save the game. Let's go back home. Let's sleep the rest of the time, because, my goodness, that was an experience and a half. That was pretty cool. We'll see for sure if that was actually the last story event or not. But I know you're supposed to get an achievement when you finish the pre-alpha. So whenever we get that achievement, we will know. We will know when we are done. So yeah, that was quite a way to open the video. That was the first night of the video. Crazy. Okay, well, I can still take fire extinguishers over to that one thing. Actually, I can't right now because I'm cheap. I'm broke. I am cheap. No, I'm broke. That's what I am. So I'm gonna need to save up for that a little bit, but that could be something I check out as well. Unless because the green fire disappeared last time. When I went to go and inspect the abandoned shack that's out there, the green fire disappeared. And I'm not sure if that's permanent or not, or if it was just like, you didn't look at it long enough, or you took too long to get over to it, so it's just deleted now. Are there any more of those out there? Let's check the radar. Let's check for any red dots. Because after something like that, I would expect all the boars to be gone by now. No, okay, there's still apparently some stuff. Oh, there's my Kerfer Omega slowly making its way back. I forgot to set it to follow mode. My bad, Kerfer. Alright, let's get you moving along. We didn't listen to the signal last time because I was confused, and then I eventually ended up loading the save, which turned out to be the right choice. Turn this on again. There we go. I hate how you have to turn on the spectrogram every single time. It is quite annoying. No text data detected. Sweet. Okay, so other commands I can type in for the funny setting include Argmwell, Eriewell, and Narpwell, which are all variations of Maxwell, so we're gonna have to see what happens with those. There's also the alien command, but I think I'm going to type those in throughout the next day, because I'm gonna go to bed. I'm tired. I'm still tired. You know, I had to go fight a war in the middle of the night. It's just, you know, it's been a long day, okay? That will never not make me laugh. It's just, oh my god. Look at him zoom. You know what? I'll go with him. If the blue Kerfer is supposed to be a she, this one's a him. These sleeping moments are now very entertaining. I am so glad that I spent the time building him. Oh my god. I bumped into the box on his way in. Oh man. This is way too funny. Hey, there's a server down. Why don't you go fix it? You know, if he was in fixed servers mode, he probably would. Like, if I click fixed servers, he might follow me by default, but if there's a server down, he might rush off and take care of it. Hi. You know, you're just who I needed right now. Go fix servers. Oh my god. Alright, so... You know, we're so close to the end of this thing now. What if I just stop getting new signals? Because, like... Actually, no. I say that, but also, signals are kind of like the cool part of this game. Well, no, signals aren't the only cool part about this game, but there's probably still some weird signals we haven't seen yet, so I should still keep getting them. It's just, you know, I'm not going to feel nearly as pressured to keep signals moving along as I have for the rest of the game, because we're so close to the end. I mean, look at our fucking backlog of signals. By the way, this needs to get out of there. Oh my god, thank goodness it didn't bounce those around. There we go, beautiful Christmas tree. Oh, hey, you get back up. Thank you. Hello? I just heard someone go, meow. Well, apparently it's nothing bad. Unless it's something right outside my base? No, it's not. The Kerfer, look at how far the Kerfer is away from my base. That is amazing. All right, anyway, yes, successful ping. So we are about to get a new one. We do have a new signal to listen to, though, so let's do so. It's another one of these hissy ones, isn't it? Throwing a hissy fit live on camera. Neat, okay. Bang, bang, boom, let's get you in there. This thing will... Someday it'll start receiving a signal. One of these decades, it'll get there. Oh, hey, this server's down, but the Kerfer didn't notice it somehow. The satellite ones are higher priority. I suppose that makes sense. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. This one, 8, 2, 5. No? Where did I mess up? Where did I go wrong? Or something. Something like that. 6. That's 5. That's probably where I went wrong. 4, 14, 12, 2, 8, 13, 1. Yay! Let's type Alien. My favorite horror movie. Error, try again. Ah, that's new. Error, try again. Error, try again. Error, try again. Why am I in November now? Wait, what? Is it because my Kerfer is fixing the server there? Does the game, like, think I'm in November right now? Interesting. Why did that change? Alright, I'm just gonna... Yeah, I'm sure this won't go horribly. Why do I have to copy and paste the command in? You know, like, every command line system ever lets you press up on the arrow keys to type the previous command again. Like, every freaking system ever lets you do that. I do not understand why this one doesn't. I'm probably doing something horrible with this, but we'll find out. Alright, I think that's enough times. That's what it did, huh? It spawned this guy. Did it do something new every time? Hi! Did it do something new every time I typed alien? Here, let me type it one more time. Let me just, alien. Nah, it didn't really do anything. Okay. I was just wondering. Maybe there's like a pile of these sitting outside my front door. Either way, that's kind of funny. All right. Let's get ourselves a new signal. Yeah, I feel like this late in the game, all the signals we're gonna get are just planets and space stuff and the same stuff we've seen loads of by now. So yeah, probably won't be super exciting, unfortunately. And that's why I'm thinking like I should, you know, put less focus on signals going forward and put more focus on just seeing the environmental stuff, saving up money. Then again, if I don't send off signals, how can I get money? Well, I have a lot of signals to send off, so I suppose I could just start by doing that. That sounds doable. Sounds doable to me. Oh my god, what? That was the freaking smallest window for frequency I've ever seen. Oh my god, really? Why is it so quick? Alright, I'll go with 98 then. That's the best I'm ever gonna get with that. Alright, Romeo, Whiskey, something else. Is one of them November? I swear to God, if one of them is November, and I could have freaking repaired it the whole time. Okay, I have too much stuff in my inventory. Get out. Yeah, why do we need you? Get out. There we go. So now we have a notepad. Let's see. Victor. Let us set sights for Victor. I'm gonna be leaving my doors unlocked while I'm gone. So if I come back home to see a flying pig in my base, then now I know not to do that next time. Oh my god. My Kerfer got done fixing servers while I was going out, and yeah. See, like, something like this, running at you while you're on the ATV, this is what I expected to be happening anytime the game got scary. Wow. This place must stink. Look at all this crap. You could probably spend some time cleaning it. I'm gonna refrain. Sorry. I know, sorry, all your clean freaks watching this. You'd probably be happy to spend, like, tens of hundreds of hours getting your trash cans up here, and then, like, cleaning up every single little piece of blood. Alright, you know what? Follow me less aggressively, please. Please start patrolling instead. You know, this whole system with the Kerfer Omega, where you can ask it to patrol, is reminding me. I really want, in Minecraft, I want the option to let your pets wander around your house. You know, like pets would do. Because, like, in the game, you can only choose between having them sit exactly where they are, or having them follow you. That's your only choices. I would like to have my pets wander. I want to let them, like, jump on my furniture, jump off of it at random times. Like, I want to do that. I understand that the way they have things set up, where it's like you right-click on them, they enter follow mode, or they enter sit mode. You can't, it's really hard to add something like that, but you could always do, like, you know, shift and right-click on them will do something. Shift and right-click makes them wander, and then, I don't know. It would be a little confusing, but I want to let my pets wander around my house. Actually, you know, now that I'm thinking of it, did they introduce that in an update and I'm just forgetting about it because I haven't played Minecraft in a really long time? That's entirely possible. Man, I still have a pile of giblets outside my own base. Hello? Thought I heard something. I thought I heard something going, ooh, something mimicking a wolf. Why is my front door wide open? Oh my god. Kerfer, close doors behind you. There we go. Excuse the fuck out of me? You know what? You can stay in there. I don't want you coming after me. That's why the door was open. So that alien cutout is gonna be following me around my base now. Awesome, love it. Oh, hey, you still exist. Cool. You see me? Oh yeah, that's great. Are you gonna yell to your parents about it? Okay, cool. I'll be on my way. Oh my god. Oh god. What have I done? What have I summoned into this world? That's great. I'm just saying, it would be scarier if it was the 3D model aliens, but I guess those have a harder time standing up, so they decided to go with the cardboard cutout instead. God damn it, you're gonna show up at every single one of these, aren't you? At least then I can start to expect you at each one. Wait. This is Whiskey. That is not Victor. Hang on. Hang on, so where's... Which one is which? Oh shit. Maybe this is why I've been messing up the reports previously. So this is Whiskey. This goes here. I think this is Romeo's. Which one does it end with? Okay, it does end with 2 4s. I think this one is Romeo's. And this one is Victor's. I want to say... Yeah, okay, it is. Because I can see the history. I can see with the message history. That is the case. Okay, cool. So let me reset my target. and get back on the road. Alright, sending off a box of drones, got the satellite hash codes done. Hopefully I'll receive enough money for a fire extinguisher here pretty soon. I can also check what the price of an antique watch is. Since it's an antique watch, I have a feeling it's gonna be quite pricey. So yeah, I'm not exactly ready to buy it yet. Let's see, antiquity. It's 400. Yeah, can't get that. How about the other thing I wanted to buy? What did I want to buy again? Fire extinguishers. Those are 50. Okay, I can actually buy one of those right now. Let's do that. It's going to have to wait for a while because the drone is already on its way over, but that is fine. And then I guess I may as well get another signal in the meantime because I got nothing else better to do right now. After all, if I want to go see what this, what I can do with fire extinguishers over at the restricted area. Hey, wait a second. Why is that flipped over now? Did my Kerfer run into that? Anyway, the Kerfer's right outside the base as well, so let's prepare for their arrival. For his arrival, I've decided on that. There we go. Anyway, oh yeah. The thing that I can do with the fire extinguisher in restricted area happens at midnight, so I have nothing else to do right now because it's not midnight. There we go. That's what I meant to say. That's what I've been trying to say the past 25 years. It never happened. Alrighty, let me get you touched, I guess. I don't know. Don't ask. I'm out of ideas for commentary anymore. It's been too long. It's been like 4 months since I started playing this game. I started playing this game in summer. I started playing this in August, like early August. It's December right now. Like, that is how long this game took me. And now, part of that's my fault for taking a while to get around to it in some cases. But another part is the game's fault for being so goddamn long. Like, I honestly cannot believe how long this game is. I mean, I've said this before, but for being a pre-alpha, there is so much here. I would not call this pre-alpha. This is beta. Because, like, this is a fully fledged game here. There are some unfinished aspects of it. Hang on, what? Am I missing the frequency? Is it being that instant about it? I guess so. I don't know, like, maybe I'm blinking and the frequency has passed, but I have not been noticing wherever the spike is. I feel like there's just nothing in both directions. Hello? Is there any frequency spot on this at all? Maybe in the night. Oh, there we go. Okay, I must have gone past it then. Yeah, that is extremely short. Crazy. Okay, got 310 buckaroos. Why is the frequency window so small? That doesn't make much sense. I thought that was like a big head staring at me. Oh my god. Okay, I like it. Package received. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's buy... Ooh, fire protection suit. Unfortunately, that's 600. We cannot afford it. So we have one fire extinguisher. Why don't I order another just in case? And then I can not order the antique watch because it costs 400, and I didn't even get that much from it. F. Rest in peace. Hello! I like having this thing patrol because then we can, like, encounter it out in the wild as we go. We have a chance of it, but it's not, like, running after me looking terrifying, so... Alright. Oh, yeah, let's get our Broomba set up. I forgot about that. Let's get the Broomba going. I know they couldn't call this Roomba because Roomba's probably the name of a brand. Let's activate. Deactivate to check contents. Alright, so what does it do? What if I use it? Can't open. Ah. Oh, it's cleaning, like, little litter stuff from around the base. Oh, that's actually really nice. You know, you can just stay outside. You know, just stay right outside. Thank you. Thank you, alien cutout. Appreciate your time. But I also don't at exactly the same time. I was lying. I don't appreciate your time at all. Fuck you. Anyway, so I think I should go to bed a little early tonight if I do want to go out in the restricted area in the middle of the night. I gotta go to bed early tonight, so yeah. Also, this thing can only last for 1 hour, so we better get to it fast. While I'm at it, I might also want to... My Kerfer does not need to be cleaned, little Roomba. Thank you. I might also want to try and see what's in the Foxtrot depths again. Because remember, last time I opened up a wall in the side of Foxtrot that went down to this huge pool. I think you can take a scuba mask and go down there. But I mean, there didn't look like there was any. It didn't look like there was anything down there, but you never know. Unfortunately, I didn't get the scuba mask in time before it hit 4 a.m. and the thing was no longer available, so that was fun. Oh yeah, hi Kerfer. There's the thing at 333 over there, over at the shack. I gotta do that as well. Okay, so we have like 2 different things that we should try to see. Jesus Christ. All right, we got 2 different things we should try to see throughout this game. I wonder if like me hitting the command, did it just spawn like multiple aliens behind commonly used doors? It probably did. If so, that's quite funny. I loved the one where like the front door was open, then I went to close it, and then the little cutout appeared as it was closing, and then I opened it and it was like, oh god. That was cool. I really liked it. I don't know, it's nice having aliens around with us. Okay, honestly, Kerfer, you can rest for a while, Kerfer. Once I eventually wake up. Oh, I'm too energized to sleep. Who keeps messing with the shit in my room? Why is all this like this now? What is going on? Okay, select grab, please. Select grab, please. Yeah, hi, Kerfer. Can you help me? Can you help me out here? Do you have a fix my goddamn furniture button? I still haven't decided on a name for my Kerfer. I'm never gonna decide on one anytime soon. Oh my god, you two break apart. Break up already. It's not worth it. It's not worth sticking with this toxic relationship. Can you please, like, look, it's stuck. It's stuck inside the bed frame. That is awesome. Okay, let's make our way outside. We have 1 hour to get to this place. Let me glug, 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 glug. Thank you. Let's get on my ATV. Let's get going. I got a fire extinguisher. Why are you, like, ominously waiting next to my ATV? And why are you knocking these boxes around? Kerfer Omega, this is not what I have woken you up to let you do. I'm gonna turn you off. You know what? You stay in the corner. You're in timeout. Stop knocking my props around. And the props can stop knocking themselves around. Please. Please, thank you. Please and thank you. A Kerfer... Why is this here? Where did this come from? I don't know. You can go back with your Kerfer, your big Kerfer buddy. Okay, we gotta go. Let's go! Okay, I do have a grappling hook with me. I only have 1 Molotov, so I might not be able to get into the place again, but that's okay. I'm not really interested in the, I'm not interested in the Foxtrot depths right now. I'm interested in whatever's at the shack. Was that new? Did I knock that over there? I probably knocked it over there. Anyway, the restricted area first. That is first on the docket. I have not saved yet, but that's okay. It's not midnight yet, so we're not, like, on a huge rush at the moment. Ooh, I got 260. Wait, did I get more money? Did I get my weekly bonus? I hope I did. Are you... See, I keep hearing that sound. Doesn't seem to mean anything, though. I think it might just be like... It might be like a wolf howl there for ambience. That would make sense. But I'm just worried it's more of those fossil dogs. What happened to the fossil dogs, by the way? They're just gone. Like, the pigs are still here. Oh, that's right. I thought of a really great pun I could have said, like, at the beginning of this video. You know what? I'll say it again right here. Even though I am kind of spoiling the fact that it's a pun, it's whatever. I will beat this game when pigs fly. Ha 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 ha. Okay, let's get across the what is happening here. What is that? Is that just the radiation under the water? Because that looks way brighter than before. No, that's on the surface. Oh, the river's frozen because it's snowy, so that looks different. Okay, so that is just the radioactive shit under the water. Cool. Okay, so it's not quite midnight yet. In fact, it is so not midnight, I can see purple around me. Like, wait, right. There were 2 hours remaining until midnight, not 1, because it was 22 o'clock. The day ends at 23. I forgot how time works. Yay, time's gonna hit midnight any second now. Hopefully I don't have to be, like, far enough away from this for it to start. Hello? God, I thought I heard something. Ooh. Okay, well, I have a couple questions. First of all, Krampus is here? We'll worry about that later. Second of all, there's the fire. Third of all, we've completed the pre-alpha. Now, obviously, we haven't seen everything in the game. There's plenty more, such as fucking Krampus, apparently. But we've seen every story event officially. Krampus, don't be doing this right now. Krampus, I have something to go see over here. Stay away, Krampus. Don't you dare. Don't you dare ruin this for me, Krampus. I have to go see what fire extinguishing this thing does. So how to use this thing? Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. You there. You shall be snuffed out. Does this take multiple? Is this fire extinguisher out? I don't know, that didn't seem to do anything to it. Okay, well, sweet. Can't wait to encounter Krampus later. That's something. That's a firefly. We're okay, we're okay. Well, at least we can see Krampus coming from a mile away. Like, look at all this snow. Alright, I'm gonna go back in one more time. I will snuff out these flames. Oh no, I'm too close. Okay, good, good, good. We can sidestep away. Oh man. No, that's too close. Oh god. I don't think this is doing anything. Or is it? Wait, no, it's getting lower. Ah! Whoa! Hey! Move away from that, maybe! SCP-682, I'm so sorry to do this to you! Okay! Okay, then! That was something! Unfortunately, we're still in the middle of an event. Well, I'm glad I saw that. I'm glad I stuck around too. I was about to leave. We have defeated SCP-682 apparently, because that's the freaking roar that played. It's just a stock roar sound effect that is used for SCP-682 and Containment Breach. I know. So, where the fuck is Krampus and why is he here? Why is Krampus here? It's because it's winter, I know. But, like, why? Also, just why? Am I fucking hungry again? No, I'm not. Where did that flesh jib come from? Did it come from the fire? That's ominous. Okay, I'm just gonna head back to base now. Then again, I should head back to the shack. I shouldn't go back to base. I should head back to the shack and see what's there. My only problem is, like, these two things are done now, but I can't save because there's an event happening. Apparently Krampus being here, that's the event. And so, like, I don't want to die and lose my progress. I also would like to eat dinner soon, so that's another thing. I'll be taking a little dinner break in the middle. But yeah, we have officially completed the pre-alpha, which is awesome. Is that a... Okay, that's just a pig. You're just a fucking pig. Get out of here. Get out of here, fucking pig. No one cares about you. Alright, finally found the shack. Still can't save. That is extremely concerning. Well, I hope that whatever cool thing happens here. What time is it? Nearest satellite's all the way over there. I guess we'll go check real quick. I don't want to miss whatever's in there. I'm gonna keep an eye on it as I go. Prepare for alien cardboard cutout, because I'm never prepared for it any time it shows up. There it is. Saw you coming. Alright, what's the time? It's 1:56. Okay, so it's not quite 3:33. We're gonna have to wait a little longer to hit 3:33, but then we should be able to see whatever's in there. If I had to guess, the way to stop this event is to go back to the base and, like, see something there, and then that'll be the end of things. That'll be the end of the event. I sure hope so, because not being able to save this whole time is kind of concerning, not gonna lie. You know, I think that's another thing I could say about this game. Because some of these events last so long, I think you should be able to save during them. Like, I don't get why you shouldn't be able to save during... Maybe it makes the game... It's hard for the game to load an event that you're in the middle of, so maybe that's why you can't save during them. And maybe it's also to, like, put you under pressure, but I don't know. I feel like this is the type of game where ideally you don't want the player to die or you don't want them to lose too much progress. You do not want to punish the player for being killed, because then that makes the horror side of things less scary, and that starts to turn it more annoying than anything else. Okay, I'm still a little nervous that Krampus is gonna, like, appear out in the woods, and those fucking sticks making all that racket falling out of the trees certainly doesn't help. Got a bright red eye on that fucking boar? I suppose it makes sense. There's a bunch of boars around with rockets. Alright, well, I guess I'll just wait here until something happens. Krampus, no! Krampus, no! Krampus, I have to survive until 3:33. Is it, like, coming after me? Would make sense that he's coming to find me. Does he know where I am, though? Krampus, don't you fucking dare. Krampus, I have a Molotov. I hear him. I think he makes noise. Oh my god. He's looking at me. I fucking ragdolled like goddamn it. Get up! No, now is not the time to ragdoll. Yeah, that's him. That's him, alright. Because I remember there was this game, there's this little indie horror game that's actually kind of cool called Krampus' Home. And that is about what Krampus looks like. Hi, are you an enemy? I mean, you're looking at me. Clearly you know I'm here. Do you want me to follow you or something? Okay, no you don't. Okay, fine, I got it, I understand. Hey, you don't really look like Krampus anymore now that I'm seeing you up close. Can I, just... Okay, that didn't even faze you? Cool. Sick. Love it. Where'd you go? Okay, you just came to smack me over the head and leave. Thank you. Thank you for not dealing any more damage to me than you could have. Where's the shack? I need to get back there. Okay, well that was certainly an exciting time. I'm sorry, I will never approach you again, Krampus. I don't even know, like, what do you do? Are you just gonna look at me and then go? Is that it? Is that how you spend your time? Doesn't sound very exciting. You should get a life, Krampus. Assuming that is Krampus. It might not be Krampus. That might be something else. Okay, is it time yet? Is this event disabled because Krampus is here? Does the Krampus event take priority over other events? 3:37. It is 3:33. It is past 3:33. I see nothing in the cabin. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. It's probably that the Krampus event is taking priority. Dude, stop following me. You don't want me following you, do you? Then stop following me yourself. Stop. Also, why do you have the body of a Bro just teleported. You an Enderman? Yeah, there's nothing in here. I don't understand. It's probably the Krampus event, isn't it? Probably this goddamn Krampus event. Well, you know what? I'm going back home, Krampus. I'm done. I'm out of here. You're not nice. I'm going home. You can feel free to leave your presents on my front doorstep if you want. Oh, the radio tower is out again. That's fantastic. Gotta love that. Run that by me again? Why the fuck? Whoa, what? I'm getting off of this. No fucking way. Oh my god, get me off. Get me off. I am not dying. Is that a fucking mannequin? Stop trying to make this about you, mannequin. Oh my god, look at you. Look at you. Jesus. He came flying at me. He flew through the fucking air at me. That was insane. Also, dude's kind of dangerous, by the way. But I mean, if he could do that, then doors are nothing to him. This will not help. I gotta just stay away. I guess you just have to stay away until it's morning. That's fine. It's close to being morning anyway. And then the next night, we can go check out the cabin. I swear to God, we're gonna get to this at some point. Also, I got paid like $5.60. That is really good. Oh my God. That was nuts. I can't believe I was able to grab on the ladder in the end. Because I remember last time I fell off the ladder, I stayed off the ladder. Like, it would not let me back on no matter how many times I clicked E. Let me have a look at my achievements real quick. Green pre-alpha completed. Complete the pre-alpha of the game. I did it. I am a pre-alpha master. I have done it. Yeah, so this really was the finale of the game after all. So yeah, it is just under 50 days. I didn't think it was exactly 50 days. Because like all of you said, like 40 days, 48 days. I even heard like 45 days at some point. I heard 50 days at one point. Hi. Yeah, I see you there, okay? So I just have to maintain a constant distance from you. You seem to wander very randomly, though. Doesn't make much sense to me. But sure. Oh, now you're wandering directly towards me. How about you stop doing that? Okay, buddy? Why don't I have my ATV over here? I should be driving away from him. I shouldn't be walking. You know, I just like to know where he is at all times, you know? The answer is he's right there. Okay, Krampus, that's enough. Why did that just happen? Krampus, did you do that? Krampus, turn the light back on. I don't know why I love saying his name. I love saying the name Krampus. It's a really funny name to me. And I couldn't say why, really. Krampus, fucking go away. The sun's rising. Go do something else, Krampus. Let me enjoy my victory of this game. Seriously, like, as soon as it hit pre-alpha completed, it was like, ooh, spawn Krampus? Let Krampus chase after you? God, please don't kill me. If you kill me, I swear to God, I will be so angry. I did so much crap. I broke the green fire. But I did so much crap since you spawned in. I have no food on me. So if I get too hungry out here, I might be a little screwed. Because then I'll keep, like, falling on the floor every 2 seconds, and that'll give Krampus a perfect opportunity to get me. I gotta say, this is a cool event. In fact, it's kind of refreshing, because, like, this kind of something following you in the woods is exactly what I was hoping this game would do for its entire runtime. And now it's finally doing something like it, and I think that's cool. And Krampus is clearly, like, a dangerous entity, as we just saw trying to climb a radio tower. So I think this is a cool event. That being said, you know, it's a little annoying that I just kind of can't do anything while it's happening. I just have to wait and hope he goes away. Like, okay, I see him over there. He looks like he's running. I'm gonna get a head start. I'm at 34 stamina. Like, come on, dude. Can you please chill? Can you chillax, man? Please. I might have to, like, look up. How do I deal with this guy? If he doesn't go away? Because I have no idea what to do. What do you do to banish Krampus in real life? Anyway, yeah, I was just talking about the little horror game called Krampus's Home. It was good-ish. It was also kind of not great. I had this little, like, Emily Wants to Play-ish setup where it had a bunch of enemies coming after you, each of which had different behaviors, including Krampus himself, who eventually turned up, and it was pretty cool. That said, you know, it's like the game was... It's just kind of poorly written. I think it's because the person who made it was not a native English speaker, and I think they tried to translate it themselves, and that ended up with it sounding kind of wonky. There was also some other aspects of it that were just straight up wonky. Hello? I know the man can teleport. I'm looking out for that. Anyway, yeah, so, like, it wasn't the greatest horror game of all time, but it was pretty fun. It looked pretty fun. There was also a section where you were in Krampus's prison and had to escape, and there were all these guards walking around looking for you. Does it have to be, like, 6 a.m.? Dude, I gotta get back to the base so I can have my pizza. I'm about to start falling on the ground. Like, this is ridiculous, dude. Go away. Go away, Krampus. Okay, I have some bad news. He's not going to go away on his own. This is my final boss for the playthrough then, basically. He is not going to go away until I make something. I have to cook like a brew for him. Which, what the fuck? That's ridiculous. Okay. Steak, hot dog, steaks, potato, fish, pizza, bread, cookies. The brew. Bread, sugar, water, clean jar. Prepare the bread, prepare the sugar, prepare the container with water. Put bread and sugar in a water container. Wait until it's fermented about 5 real minutes. Collect the brew with a clean jar. Is the craving of the evil spirit. Jesus Christ. I have to do all this shit without being able to save or pause? Are you kidding me? Can I really not just, like, fucking kill him? No, of course I can't. He's like fucking Krampus, evil spirit. God damn it. I don't want to do this. Can I just be done with the game? Why do I have to deal with Krampus? He's giving me a cramp in my fucking arteries. So, like, I need bread and water. How do I... Oh, God, turn on the computer. So I gotta buy some bread. And then it says, like, prepare the bread. How do you prepare the bread? Okay. Type in the box. Thank you. Bread. Is there water as well? Watermelon, all. Wow, okay, there's nothing. But I can grab it from outside, probably. What else? Sugar? Sugar bag. Get those to order. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, you're fucking kidding me, dude. Krampus is gonna be here any second. Bread, sugar, water, clean jar. So I gotta buy a jar too. God damn it. Okay, but that's all I really need, right? But bread and sugar in a water container. It's probably going to be easier than it seems. He's here, he's here. Ah! Ah! Oh my god! Okay, he just kind of deals damage and moves off. Or does he? God, that was terrifying. Please never do that again, Krampus. Sweet! Love it! What's happening now? Hi! Why is this event happening again? Oh my god. Guys, leave me alone. I'm in the middle of tough shit right now. Krampus stole my crowbar as well. Or no, I dropped it on the ground. That's what happened. Krampus, can I please repair my radio tower this time? No. Dude. That's ridiculous. He, like, flies up. Oh god, he's right there. He's right there. He's right there. He's right there. Ah! Bro, how am I supposed to do this? This is ridiculous. I can't do this while you're this aggressive. Oh god! Oh my god! This sucks. I hate you. I hate Krampus. I will fucking murder Krampus. Jesus. He like charged at me. That was terrible. This is the worst fucking event I've ever seen. Why do you have to do this? Alright, come on, come on. We're almost at the top. We're almost at the top. We almost made it. Alright, get me the fucking bread, okay? Then I gotta buy a jar, too. I mean, like... I want to talk, because I've been wanting some, like, you know, challenging stuff like this, but also, this is insane! And also, it's just because I'm playing in December. It's just because it happens to be Christmas month. Oh my god. Good thing is, he kind of leaves me alone for long enough after each hit that, like, I'm not damaged forever. Wait! He's gone? He's gone. What happened? Is he gonna be back every night? That's probably what it is. He probably attacks you every night until you get rid of him. Okay, well, at least he's out of our hair for the time being. Okay, well, let's do this. Let's make the brew. Let's get rid of him. See, I was under the impression that he would be after you that whole time. Like, the entire time you're trying to make the brew for him. But apparently not. Apparently, you can, yeah, you don't have to be constantly running away in fear. Thankfully. Thank God for that, honestly. Why did this event repeat? I mean, I guess it makes sense. We're done with the story now. The pre-alpha's been completed officially, so yeah. Sugar bag and bread. So how exactly do I prepare these? Oh, turn off the headlights too, by the way. Can't drive while you're holding an object. Says who? The fun police? Pretty sure that's who says it. Okay. Yeah, I was kind of mad at the event at first, but now I kind of like it. Okay. I'm liking it. Hey, it's something interesting I could do. It's kind of a final boss for me to do, you know? Send off the series in a nice way. Or send off the main series in a nice way, you know? So yeah, that big battle between the Ariles and the pig guys was the true end of was the actual end of the event, but, you know. Not to us. Not in our hearts. In our hearts, Krampus is the end. Where's the Roomba, by the way? Where did the Roomba go? That's not really important. What's important is I gotta get a jar. We need to restart one of the sections. Broken. We will check what system got out of control or could be broken. Check the breakers on top of the tower. Okay. Could have warned me about that ahead of time. Jar. No? Oh, wait. There we go. Clean jar. So I put the water in the jar, put bread and sugar inside the jar, wait until it ferments for 5 minutes, and then it's made? Should go back up and see the recipe again. Make sure I got that correct. I think once we do this, once we banish Krampus, that'll be the end of the video. I don't know how long I've been going exactly, but I think it's been almost 2 hours. Let's bring it down. Yeah, prepare bread, sugar, container with water. Water container, wait until it's fermented, collect the brew with the clean jar. In a water container. Okay, so... The clean jar is what you need to actually get the brew in the end, but we're gonna need a water container in the meanwhile, so... I sure hope the thing's called water container. Goddamn, though. Wait. Did I hear that closing? Walls are a suggestion to Krampus, so it's not gonna help, but, you know. I was just like, hey, wait a second. What the fuck is that? I have to say, though, Krampus was fucking terrifying. Like, the way he charges at you after a while, he just gets impatient and rushes you down. Like, holy shit! That's the type of thing that I wish had been happening in the game the whole time with the rest of the enemies. Bowl, small, open container. Oh, I see. Scrap box. Acts as an open container. See help section for open... See help section for open container. Let's go with large bowl. Then I can read real quick about the freaking large containers. Okay. Open container. Small items, put a small item, once it stops moving, it will glue with its carry. Okay, cool. Picking up containers with items inside doesn't work right now. But can you put items in them? That's my question. That's what I have to be asking, because if I can't put, or can I put water in them? That's what I mean. Obviously you can put items in them, but what I mean is water. Okay. Got a clean jar. Beautiful. This will be used to collect the brew when it is all over. This mannequin can go into the fucking water where he belongs. Hiya! Why are the ravens? Oh, the water's frozen. Wait, that might be an issue. The water's frozen. How am I supposed to get water? Repair? Fuck you! I haven't been repairing this thing the whole game because I didn't think Krampus would attack. I was unprepared for this. Why didn't you guys warn me about Krampus? You warned me about everything else aside from Krampus, who's like the most dangerous thing in the whole game, kind of. Alright, I'm looking up information, and oh man, there's some interesting stuff I haven't seen yet. Like a signal that kills you if you get it, which I have heard of from what one of you guys told me. Yeah, I haven't seen that. There's so many things in this game I haven't seen. So, the wiki for this game has no information on this event at all. Which... How? Oh, that's fandom. You know, I was on the wrong one. Hold on. 1 second. Yeah. You. Okay, here we go. Fucking hell. Despawn after given a brew. This grants an achievement. Meta paranoia will be in effect. Okay, meta paranoia is when you can't pause the game. Only appear during the Christmas event if the player stays awake at midnight. Oh, so you can kind of avoid him. Well, I can continue to make it, but, you know, I was just wondering if, like, he went away on his own, but I guess not. I guess we'll be seeing him again the next night. All right, well, ooh, that's something that's really cool. I think I gotta at least do this while I'm getting everything prepared for, like, the brew. Actually, how do I craft the brew? After it is given a brew. Well, I fucking hope this wiki has information on it, because the other one didn't. But there is something really cool buried under the ground nearby me. So, that's kind of cool. Hold on. Buried, it appears as a black dot on the radar? Oh, it has to spawn in first. Okay, never mind. So that's what the possessed Kerfer event, one of you guys was telling me that leads to something cool, and I think I've just discovered what that cool thing is. Something will spawn, something has a chance of spawning buried under the ground near your base, in that case. Which is pretty darn cool. Alright, we got the drone coming back, right? Unfortunately, yeah, both of the times that the Kerfer got possessed, it didn't do that. It just wandered somewhere random. You're back already. Oh my god, just freaking... Can I kick you? No, I can't. I can jump directly through you, though. Alright, let's get this bowl. Let's get this shit prepared. Let's make this... Dude, how fucking active are you? Look at you. You're crazy active. I haven't even been looking at you for longer than, like, 5 seconds. Oh, but yes, the problem does still remain. How do I get water? I almost forgot that I have water right here. Can I grab? No? Wait, okay, so how do you... This is what I was worried about, man. How do you actually make this if you can't... How do you make this, then, if you can't put water in the bowl? How are you supposed to make it? Bucket. You didn't say bucket, you said container. I need a bucket of water. Alright, we'll get a bucket then. The cookbook said container. And so I just looked container in the store and got the thing that said container. And that can store water in it if this game was good. That's wind, right? That's not Krampus coming back already? Nah, okay, we're good. Unfortunately, I am getting really tired. I'm gonna buy another pop. I need to stay awake for this. I need to stay awake from this. I'm gonna have to look at the store again. I don't have a lot of money, so I'm gonna have to send off some drives. No daily task, though. Because I can't do that. So I'm gonna have to just, like, send off, like, 8 drives, try to get money from it. Then again, though, when I send off 8 drives... No, that was just the daily task, and I don't really care about that. Okay. Yep, you... Because I don't have the satellites done for today, and I do not have the energy in-game to do it. So, This is a bucket of water. That's a bucket of water. Alright. Okay, good. That's just closing. So, how do I prepare bread? Yay. And then... Like, okay, we got a bag of sugar. Do I just have to put that in? I don't understand. Okay, the wiki is telling me. Place the bread loaf and sugar bag in a bucket of water. The solution will begin fermenting. Once the fermentation process, hold a clean jar and use LMB to collect. Okay. God, I really had to, like, look this up 17 different times, didn't I? So I don't need a fire, do I? Okay, come on. Okay, there's the bread. Here's the sugar bag. You'd think you'd have to bring sugar out of the bag, but I guess not. Okay, there it goes. Look, it's bubbling. Okay, so now we wait for 5 minutes. Then we can get the brew. And then when Krampus appears again, we give it to him. And that will end our final boss of the game, basically. Yeah, I'm at 28 minutes, so like 5 minutes. How long is that exactly? I'm not really sure. I guess I can go to sleep and prepare for his arrival. I think you can avoid Krampus if every time it gets to midnight, you are in bed during that time. That would make sense. All right, let me do that. Ooh, can we see the mannequin move? That would be fun. Can we see the mannequin move? Oh, it's getting all overcast. Fitting backdrop for my final showdown. Can't wait. Oh, he moved. During the saving, it moved. There's lots of thunder. I wonder why. Oh, it's probably just a thunderstorm. It's probably nothing. It's probably nothing. 100 sleep? It's not even midnight yet. Alright, so the solution is absolutely done by now, right? Hiya! Hiya! Okay, that should be it. That should be the brew, right? Oh, I hope it doesn't have, like, an end time. Oh, no. I can buy another thing of bread and whatnot, just in case it does. Hiya. What did I just do? Okay, there it is. So this is the brew. This should be acceptable to him, right? I'm just gonna look it up and make sure. Collect some of it. Okay, yeah. This should be it. I hope. I hope it is. I hope it's it. Please. Please, Krampus, leave me alone. You're cramping my space. I'm gonna send off some drives while I'm thinking of it. They're gonna be disappointed that I don't have satellites, but that's their problem. I have a different problem. I got my own problem going on down here. I don't have enough time to worry about what they think of me. Okay, this is an empty drive. Yeah, seriously, the frame rate is going all over the place. I wonder why. Alright, open you up. Gotta wait until midnight, gotta give it to him. I'm so glad he wasn't attacking you that entire time, because, like, I saw a post and I think it said, like, Krampus never leaves, but I didn't read the part where it says that Krampus shows up every night. Because, like, I was under the impression he would keep chasing me that entire time. And that's why I was so negative on it at first, but now that I know otherwise, I'm fine with it. Let's have the last of our pizza. Yummy. 100 plus. That's how I like to see it. Let's see if we can get that cool, creepy signal to happen in our final moments before I end this video, and thus also end the series. Unless there's stuff you guys really want me to see going back in, because, like, I haven't seen Maxwell yet. Where's Maxwell? I spawned Maxwell in, and I don't know where it is. I might have to go look stuff up about that real quick. 1 second. Okay, Maxwell spawns in a random location. Which is something I couldn't figure out just from the wiki pages alone. So, we might find Maxwell, we might not. Either way, it looks like Maxwell's a little cat? I'm not really sure. I could take a drive around the map while I give my final thoughts on the game, maybe, and see if we find Maxwell then. If not, then we'll just probably have to leave it for later. Ooh, let me clean up the freaking blood I left on the floor from all the times Krampus has been attacking me in my own freaking house. Evil man. Come on. Whoa, that's a lot of stuff I just cleaned. Okay, it should be some in the hallway as well. There we go. So what did I just have delivered to me again? Oh yeah, I was sending off my drives. Because I'm just waiting for midnight at this point. I'm waiting for Krampus to respawn so I can give him the brew and get him to fuck off. And then we can be done with the game. Officially, you know. Because, you know, the game clearly wasn't over until this point. Hi! Alright, I left you out there. So I'm assuming the alien commands just spawned alien cutouts in every corner of the map. That's probably what happened. Oh, we should have a signal going, right? Yes, yes we do. Let's see if we can get that spooky, ominous, scary signal that you're not supposed to take. Hey, Kerfer Omega, I need you. I need you in these trying times. Are you just leaving wheels? Oh, I dropped that there. I dropped that there with you. You didn't leave that there. It's not your fault. Alright, well, nothing else to do but just wait for time to pass. I mean, I got 93 stamina, so I'm not going to be able to sleep this whole time. I got an email. Yup, cool. Daily task information. I know. You need the report. Well, I'm sorry. You've gotten plenty of reports from me. You can go without one for a day, I think. Dr. Bow. You should Dr. Bow to me. Ha 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 ha. Okay. I am so glad that you didn't have to cook this, by the way. Because, oh my god. If I had to, like, spend a whole freaking day getting that set up. I mean, I suppose it would have been fun. it would have taken, like, the rest of the evening, you know? And I would be prepared. I would be, like, really rushing to prepare myself for Krampus's attack. But now it's just kind of like, okay, now I have the brew, and I'm just waiting for Krampus to arrive, which he's gonna take a while to do, because he only shows up at midnight. But yeah. That's sad. What am I trying to say? I have no fucking idea. Let me shut up. Oh yeah, while I was perusing the wiki, I learned of a very interesting thing that can happen. If you're up by Romeo at like 3 to 4 a.m., you can hear crying, apparently. Crying and whimpering. I read about that under the time-based events. Speaking of which, I still want to know, what's in that cabin? I forgot I'd woken you up, my god. Even after I'm aware you're there, you still scare me. Well, I guess we can go find out once we banish Krampus, maybe? Or maybe the thing's just never gonna freaking appear for me. no matter how long I try for it. La Creatura activated, find the mofo. I'm spawning in all the other things. Eriewell, Narpwell. She activated, find the entity. The ugly activated, get. I'm gonna type all those in, because, you know, that'll give me like 4 extra special funny setting characters to find instead of just 1. And like I said, I'm planning to drive around the world a bit, perhaps looking for them, as I'm giving my final thoughts on the game, which should not be for too long. God, can I fucking talk? 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Can I also do math? Wow, that sentence was horrible. That was like the worst sentence I have ever spoken in my life. And it's got some stiff competition, believe me. Alright, can I, like, go to sleep for a little longer? I'm still at 86 stamina, so I probably can't, but I would love to. I would love to skip the time so I can get Krampus here. Like, come on. I want Krampus. I want freaking Krampus to come back. Ah! Hello? I was just sitting here waiting for time to pass, and that happens. What happens with those? What is that event? Because it's happened like 6 times now. And I still have no idea what it actually is. Well, clearly it doesn't do anything, so, you know. It's just, like, it's something I have to see, but I'm never ready for it when it happens. Hi, Kerfer. Do you know what happened? Did you see it? Probably not. There's no thoughts in that little robot's brain. I say little robot, but the Kerfer Omega, like, towers over me in-game, so that is very much not accurate. Why is this thing's name blue? The butter churn is that special. It's time. That was creepy. Wait, what? That's happening again? And Krampus is here. The freaking fossilized dogs are back. Okay, well, I guess that's a random event. Shit, didn't know that. Okay, well, where's Krampus? That's the important thing. That's what I want to know. I'm here to defeat Krampus. I'm not here to freaking waste my time with these robot pigs again. Alright, so one of the fossil dogs killed me, because they just wouldn't leave me the fuck alone. And this time, the event did not happen, so this is such a weird way to end this series, my god. I was hoping to have, like, a, you know, a more natural finale than this, but I'll take what I can get, I guess. Oh, hey, I think that's my weekly bonus. So I think what I'm supposed to do is just put the brew outside, and Krampus will get it himself. And, like, when he's chasing you, he just ignores it. So, we're gonna do that, and we're gonna wait and see. I have the brew placed, like, right there. That's spooky. I don't like that. Let me check that email I just got. Oh, gotta turn this on. Because if he doesn't grab this brew here, I have no idea what to do officially. Alright, email, weekly results. Wasn't the best again. I know, I failed the report, but, like, come on. Can't expect me to do everything perfect, can you? Oh boy, I hope the Kerfur Omega doesn't walk over it. Well, hey, at least this way, now the Kerfur Omega is safe. Oh, there he is. He's walking towards it, I think. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, oh, oh. Off he goes. Okay, bye. Krampus gone, that's it. Well, that was our final boss encounter. Hope you enjoyed. I'm very glad I undid the death of our Kerfur Omega because, yeah, that was so sad. Yes, I did save after I got those things. Okay, well, there we go. That's Krampus gone. That's everything I really wanted to do this video. Because, like, I took the fire extinguisher over, I saw the final story event, like... Yeah, we basically did everything that I could have ever asked for a finale of this series. So, yeah. I think now I'm going to take a drive around the world. We're going to see if we can find those new little funny setting characters we spawned in, Maxwell and the rest of those. And while I do so, I shall give you my final thoughts on this game, because, oh boy, do I have a lot to say. This was a big game, so there's naturally a lot to say about a game as huge as this. I'm going to start by going to the Transformers and booting them all back up again, to see if any of them spawned around there. Otherwise, though, I might have to drive in, like, random parts of the world. It'll be fine. Alright, so... Voices of the Void. What do I think of this game? I mean, obviously, I think it's amazing. I don't think... there's no way I would put this much amount of time into it if I didn't think the game was amazing. Like, the fact that this game is in pre-alpha just stumps me. Like, this is really, really cool. This is one of the most unique games I think I have ever played. And, like, the way that it takes the immersive sim genre and, like, multiplies it by a lot. Like, the game's almost sandboxy in nature, and it makes it feel super, super immersive. Like, I feel like I'm in the zone every time I play this game, and it's fantastic. I feel like I'm really here. I feel like I'm really being stalked by aliens, and that is one of the best, like, accomplishments for any horror game to get. And you could even make a strong argument against this being a horror game, because, like, it's not that scary. It's not, like, 100% scary in every single moment, but, I mean, it is scary. You can't deny that it is a very scary game. But yeah. Going into the more negative side of thing that I have, because, like, when I play a game and I absolutely love it, I often find it easier to talk about the negatives over the positives. Hey, I never found a way into this, did I? I guess I never did. Oh, it's just a well. There's just water down there. Anyway, yeah. I find it easier to at least start with the negatives instead of the positives, so I think I'm just gonna jump right into those right away, because I do have a few problems with it. Number 1, controls and interface are way too confusing. And by interface, I mean, like, the inventory, the pause menu, even the fucking save file menu is, like, overwhelming with so many different buttons, and I feel like that could be polished up a bit. I think that your options to, like, grab something, hold something, or collect something, those are nice and kind of cool, but I think they need to be done better. I think the way they are right now, where there's just, like, a list and you use mouse wheel to scroll between them, I don't really like that. What the world is that? What is that? Hold on. I'm in the middle of my final thoughts and I saw something else new. Is that the green portal thing? No, that's another green fire. Also, there was a deer right here and it's gone. Not sure what happened there. I'm gonna go check this out real quick. What the hell is this now? There's so much shit happening in this game all the time. Oh, I can't. Okay, that's just a background element then. Well, shame. Anyway, so, yeah, my number 1 thing is the controls. I think one thing that really infuriates me is the hotbar. The fact that you have to press a button to select something, press it again to actually hold it in your hand. Like, who does that? Who makes their inventory like that? Outside of Eternity Dev, of course. Who makes a hotbar work like that? That's so... I feel like that's really dumb, and I feel like that should be changed, but... I mean, that's just my opinion. You can feel free to let me know, but... There's also other things about the HUD that I think could be better, like... The inventory storage capacity... I don't think it's really obvious enough how much space stuff takes up. Like, yeah, you can read the numbers, but I think if there were a visual to help make it clear how much space of your inventory an item takes up while you're looking in the inventory screen, I think that would be better. I also think that you can remove some of these buttons because it just kind of makes a lot of visual noise that doesn't need to be there. Hello? I don't understand why I'm hearing metal noises now. Okay, second problem with the game. We're still talking about the interface a little bit, though. The heads-up display. The fact that those two numbers down in the bottom left corner are my food and stamina meter, like, those are the most unobvious things in the world. Like, yeah, they're there, and I did notice them when I was playing. But I had no idea that they were important because they look so small and shoved off to the side. And the worst part is, the number in the bottom right, that's frame rate. It's not food or sleep, that is just frame rate. Oh, by the way, I should go back to the shack. Yeah, what am I doing? I should go back to the shack. Aw, man. I've probably missed it now. It's probably 3 a.m. by now. I should be going to the shack so I can see that cool little secret thing. Possibly. It's possible it might not, it's possible we might never actually see that in the main series, but again, I can always do one more video if y'all want me to. Just, like, give me a list of secret things to go and find, and I can spend a one last video going through all of them. But yeah, I'm just talking about my thoughts because the main story is done right now. So, like, yeah, I can technically stop playing the game and be done. All right, where was I? Oh yeah, talking about the number in the bottom right corner is frame rate, which is not an important number, yet it looks identical to the number for food and sleep, and the number for the flashlight battery, and the number for how many points you have. Yeah, like, those do not look like important numbers, so they need to upgrade the heads-up display. That absolutely needs to be improved. Like, the controls, you could keep them the way they are, and I'd be okay with it. I'd be begrudgingly okay with it. I do hear that in the next update, they are kind of polishing up the controls a little bit, so I haven't played that next update, but I do definitely hope that that's there. Or, I don't know what I'm saying. I do certainly hope, that the controls are improved. I hope that it's not like they just changed some keybinds around. I hope that they actually did, like, reduce some of the overwhelmingness of their you know, of the controls, like all the different useless buttons for things. I guess it's not really useless. Okay, it's not 3:33 yet, so we can wait outside the cabin and see if something happens. Please let something happen. That would be great. That would make me very, very happy if something happened. Please, let's save the game. What's that? Okay, that's just a mannequin thing. Let's see, what else? What else do I want to talk about? Regarding controls and, like, interactive stuff. There was something else. I literally just had it in the back of my mind, and then I lost it from the back of my mind. It fell out from the back of my mind. Ah, man, I can't remember. But there's, like, something control-related. Oh, yeah, I guess, like, some of the control weirdness is how, like, right-click is used for some items, left-click is used for other items. I mean, I get it. It's a good idea to have a delineation between using item on something versus using item in general. Because, like, what if I'm trying to use an item on something, but I end up right-clicking and then I, like, eat it instead or something? You know, that would be a little dumb to have. So I'm kind of glad that there's a disparity between the two, but it's also just a little weird. Okay, yeah, I remember now. I remember what I was going to talk about. Another thing. This game needs a better tutorial, because the tutorial, like, I'm glad it was there. It certainly would have been a lot worse if I had just gone into the main game knowing absolutely nothing. But that tutorial, I think, could be improved majorly, because... Okay, the game just saved. I thought it was doing something for a second. It just kind of presents all the information in huge walls of text, and I don't think that's the greatest idea. Just because it's like, oh yeah, I keep losing my train of thought. I'm very sorry. My commentary is all over the place today. Yeah, when I went up to each one of those machines, and I thought that was Krampus, and I just had this giant wall of text floating over it, I was overwhelmed. Like, I was very confused. I was like, wait, what? I have to do what now? And then what? And then I was, like, looking down, tapping each button, thinking that I was getting it down. What I think the game should do is, like, walk you through. It should, like, highlight the buttons to press in order. It should take it through, it should take you through the processes step by step. That is a much better way to teach mechanics like these to the player, in my opinion. In addition, what else to the tutorial? Oh yeah, the tutorial just straight up didn't explain a lot of really important shit, like how having the components powers the satellites and like the consoles inside the satellites, because I didn't know that. And I know that there is a hints and tips menu for stuff like that, but still, I think that more of that stuff should be in the tutorial. Like, I feel like this is the type of game where you probably could incorporate the tutorial. God. That scared the crap out of me. Holy shit. That was amazing. That was like that was the greatest thing I could have asked for the end of this series. Anyway, I forgot I had it set to patrol. Holy shit. Okay, anyway, tutorial could be improved. I think you could incorporate it into the base game. And I do also have one thought about this being one of those wiki games, the type of game you kind of have to look stuff up for because the game itself doesn't tell you much. I don't think this game should be like that. I can accept it for some other games like Terraria or Minecraft, where those games are so sandboxy that it really doesn't matter. There's not much to spoil with those games. There's really nothing wrong with spoiling those games for yourself because, the games are kind of built with that in mind. They're kind of built so that everyone plays them, shares information, and then through that shared information and camaraderie, I think that's the right word. You get through the game much easier. You can go find the knowledge you need online. And I know some people are going to bring up Dark Souls is like that too. I don't really think Dark Souls is one of those. Oh wow, look at this thing. It's covered in snow. There's nothing here. I swear we have to be past 333 at this point, and there's just nothing here. Shame. Anyway, that said though, with this game, this game is so cool. And there's lots of stuff that happens that you don't want to be spoiled on. So, naturally, I came into this game without any spoilers, and I'm very glad that I did, because, wow, this was an awesome experience. That said, the fact this game wants you to look stuff up, I feel like is very counterintuitive to the type of game that it is, where weird and creepy stuff happens. It's to the point where... Shut up. You go on the wiki, and, half the pages have, big spoiler warnings, spoiler tags on them, and I'm like, why am I reading the wiki, then? It's I have to read the wiki, but I don't want to read the wiki because I don't want spoilers. Yes? You need something? Want a burger? Okay. Anyway, that was an interesting place for it to wander up to. Yeah, that's just my thoughts on this being a wiki game. I can accept it for games like Minecraft and Terraria, because again, there's not really much to spoil with those games. There is quite a lot to spoil with this game. And so the fact that it kind of wants you to find stuff by looking on the wiki, I don't like that. I think that future versions of the game should have more of this information in the actual game. Whether it's through, the tutorial level, whether it's through user manuals you can find throughout the base, which I think is a good way of teaching the player stuff. Anything like that. I think that would be good. I'm giving all these criticisms in great detail because this game is still being worked on. Bro, I don't know. Was the green thing that floated up to me last time, was that the portal? Because there's supposed to be a portal that appears around the abandoned shack at 3:33 a.m. And it just has not appeared any time I've come out here. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Anyway, do I have to be farther away? Because if I do, that's kind of stupid, and I don't like that. Anyway, moving on. You kind of get my idea with... You kind of get my point with the controls, the interface, the tutorial, and whatnot. So let's move on to the horror. This game kind of surprised me in a lot of ways. Number one, it ended up, at first, being the scariest freaking game I've played in a long time. Back in episode 3, when it hit day 5, and I got that weird achievement that was bugged, apparently, and then I saw red dots appear on the radar for the first time, that terrified me. I was so paranoid for the rest of that session, for the sessions afterwards. I had become so complacent with the peacefulness of the job and just going out to get the satellites over and over again, that when I thought of the possibility, when I saw those red dots and thought of the possibility that there might actually be danger now, Like, that shit was terrifying. What is that? Let's go check it out. But yeah, that shit was terrifying. And it was easily, like, the most scared I have been playing a game since Stay Out of the House or Nun Massacre. Back when I played those, like, that was really, really good. Where did it go? Could that have been one of the funny setting things? What was that? What was that purple wisp? Why did it disappear when I got close? I don't know, funky. Anyway, let's have a look-see around, see if we can see anything from a distance. Because, you know, I'm still hunting for those 4 funny setting NPCs I spawned in. I don't think it's NPCs. I think it's just, like, little dolls you can find. Anyway, though, yeah, the sheer paranoia this game gives you at first is just, it's incredible. It's incredible how it's able to pull it off. And that's another reason why I say this is one of the most unique games I've ever played. I've never seen a horror game focus so hard on, like, paranoia, making you believe that there's danger when there really isn't a lot of the time. Hello? What was that? Electronic scrap. What the hell is this doing out here? Anyway, this game was absolutely, like, a master at making me feel afraid when there was really nothing to be afraid of. That said, that brings me to one of my other problems with this game. The fact that there was very little to be afraid of. I mean, that's not true. There is danger. There are enemies. Like the pigs with rocket jets, the fossilized dogs, Krampus. I mean, there's enemies in this game. But they are very few and far between, and most of the time, they're really not that scary. Like, they're really not scary at all. I think the scariest enemies for a while, I mean, the scariest enemy to me was Krampus. Like, that guy was terrifying, but the way he, like, charged at you. However, stuff like, ooh, is there something buried here that I can look for? I suppose, why not? Let's look for some buried stuff while we're at it. Stuff like the fossilized dogs was probably the scariest enemy we encountered, but even then it wasn't that bad. The wisps weren't that scary. Like, I knew that they were dangerous, so I was avoiding them, and so whenever I saw one of them, I was like, ooh, okay, better avoid that. But, like, they're just glowy orbs that float around. They're not that bad. Like, I was expecting some huge zombie alien thing to come charging out of the woods at me periodically as I played, and that never ended up happening. It's possible that it could happen, like, remember the big spider guy with the big long legs that I found on episode 5 who ran past me? Like, that guy was probably dangerous, but I actually don't know if he is because he never saw me, and then at a certain point in the game, he just stopped showing up. So, yeah, I don't know what happened to him. He walked past my base one time, but never even tried to enter, and I think that's my main problem with the enemies. So many of them just wander aimlessly, and they don't, like, try to hunt you. And I think if they did try to hunt you more, that would make the game a lot more exciting. That being said, this is also the type of game where death is really annoying, so maybe it's for the best that it doesn't, that they just, like, kind of exist, and you might encounter them as you're out getting the satellites, you might not. So maybe it's for the best that that's the case, but still, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like having more consequential enemies, more enemies like Krampus, I think would be really cool. You could have them be few and far between, but, you know, if you just keep having enemies that just wander idly by and pay you no mind, that does start to get a little disappointing over time. Speaking of disappointing, let's talk about some of these events. Okay. I really like a lot of the random events in this game. How, like, during the middle of the night, you'll wake up and your character's like, I can sense something. And then you go outside, and then something crashes into the ground nearby. Can't get on the ladder. Why can't you get on the ladder? Come on, there you go. Wasn't close enough. That's probably why. Oh yeah, you should be able to do something with these windmills. Because, like, there's no reason to ever climb them. Ooh, it's turning very slowly. You see this? This is cool. It's actually another one of my things about the game. I think the main job, the gameplay loop of going to get the satellites, going to get the drives, going to get the signals, there needs to be more going on there. There needs to be more daily tasks than just the satellites. Because it gets really repetitive. And there was a time during, like, the day 20s where I was starting to fall out of love with the game because I was starting to realize how most of the events had no consequence whatsoever. And yet I was just going out, getting satellites day by day, waiting for stuff to happen. Stuff never happened. Rinse, repeat. That's not true. Stuff did happen, but a lot of the time, stuff didn't happen at that middle portion of the game. And so that became, like, the least interesting moment of the game for me. It was around day 20, where it's just, like, it felt like nothing was happening. The game was moving so slow, despite the fact I'd been playing it for a while. Now, around day 30, things really picked up, and that was awesome. But still, that was more of an exception to the rule, you know? Or... I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say with this. Though there are... Okay, what I was originally going to talk about were the events, and then I got sidetracked with thinking about the job itself. There have been so many times, and I know that this might be a glitch, or it might just be me getting super unlucky, but there were so many times in this game where I'm suddenly unable to pause or save, which means something's going down, but then nothing actually does. Like, it prevents me from pausing for a while, nothing happens, and eventually it just stops with nothing happened, no consequence. There were also many of those types of events where I was getting all worked up and like, something spooky's happening, oh boy, what's gonna wait for me downstairs in the base? And then, like, the Ariels just pull a little prank on you, which, those are decently scary at first, but then you realize that they're just pranks, and so it's like, oh, okay. So it was nothing. Nothing actually happened, nothing of consequence happened. And that's what I think this game needs a little more of, is some consequence. Like, stop just waking me up in the middle of the night going, ooh, there's something spooky, look at that, you can't pause the game. And then all that happens is just, like, some dumb bullshit, and then it's over, and then nothing comes of it. It's just... that started to get kind of annoying over time, and I started to realize more and more that the game really isn't gonna do anything that crazy in those random events. Like, it's just gonna be, you know, an Ariel sending the little papier-mâché alien figures on a little cart by my front window, and then that's it. Nothing else comes of it. They're not actually trying to attack me, they're just trying to play a prank on me, and that's it. Or it's like, I'm prevented from pausing the game for absolutely no reason. I'm coming back home so I can sleep, and then I can go out in search of the other characters with more stamina. Anyway, oh yeah, I think the absolute, what in my opinion was the absolute nadir of disappointing events, was that one event we had fairly recently, actually, where I got a signal that was, like, and the screen showed a camera view of my base from above, and then the next signal showed a view from outside my base's window, and it revealed that it was a live feed. The next one was inside the workstation, the one after that was in the locker, and that was awesome, and I thought that was building up to something really scary that was about to happen, and then I interacted with the locker and the game just crashed. And then I booted it up, and then the game pretended like nothing happened. And then the event finishes with the camera being placed on top of your workstation, like looking directly down at you. And then when you turn away, it like something hits the button and forwards the signal. But then that's it. Like, I wanted something to appear from that. I wanted that to be the build up to like the encounter of a new monster or a new enemy or something. But no, it just kind of wisped away. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Just kind of went away with a whimper. And that was kind of disappointing to me, honestly. And especially the game crash part. I didn't really like that. Because, like, this game is super immersive, and there's not much more immersion breaking than the game crashing. So, like, when games do it intentionally, I don't know. I just don't think it works that well. But that's just my opinion. I know that there are a few events I haven't seen. There's an event that can happen when you get a signal where, like, the screen lights up with red skull and crossbones, and it's like, danger, danger! I've never seen that. I saw a clip of it once, never actually had it happen to me. I just read about a signal that if you take it, if you download the signal, it fucking kills you, which is pretty spooky. And I would have loved to have seen that. I'm sure there are plenty of other signals that I just never ended up getting in my playthrough. And I know that that's just, like, me getting unlucky, but I don't know if stuff like that should be left up to random chance. I feel like some of that stuff should be a little more guaranteed to happen. I'm glad the story events were there, because those were, like, guaranteed to happen. And, they definitely made things interesting, especially the giant pyramided spider thing. Like, that was awesome. When I saw that for the first time, I was like... I was gobsmacked, as the British would say. There were so many really cool story events, but I do have a couple of issues with some of them. The one where... Man, again with my dumpster? Why are my dumpsters being knocked around all over the place? The one where the purple lasers appear around the drain and they're, like, repairing it or opening it. I didn't really like that one because I think it was not designed very well. What you were supposed to do is run up to where the big hole is, the big drain, I don't know what to call it. You're supposed to run in between all of the purple lasers to where the hole is, but there are like a million of these robot drones outside that shoot at you if they see you, and they're quite good at shooting at you. And so I thought I was supposed to sneak my way in, but there's no real way to sneak in. You just kind of have to run for it. And I didn't really like that. I thought that was not communicated very well. And then once you do end up inside the little area where the hole is, what is that? Is that a log? Okay, that's a log. Once you do end up inside that little area, the robots just become passive for no reason. Just, I don't know why. Like, the bird guy saw you and trusted you, so the robots do too. I guess that's the idea, but still, it's just a little weird. As much as I kind of appreciate how this game is a slow burn experience, a nice merge of the casual, cozy game, I like to call it, with horror, I think it is actually a really great mashup of those two genres, because like there's a lot of chill stuff in this game, where you can just kind of sit back, relax, and do the repetitive menial job without much effort, but then on occasion, something creepy happens, something weird happens, and you're like, whoa, what is that? And I think it's a really good mashup of those two styles of game. However, sometimes I felt it was a little too slow. A little too repetitive, especially around the day 20s. It started to get faster and faster towards the end, like, ever since we got to day 30. It's been giving us events pretty much every single video, but for a while there, like, nothing was happening, and I don't know. As someone who came to this game largely for the horror, I didn't really come to this game for the kind of cozy game elements, for lack of a better term. I came to it for the scares. And so when the game kind of refused to give me scares, I started to get more and more bored with it. But, you know, obviously, now that I'm here at the end, I can safely say that this was a great experience, and I'm glad that I played it. Like, I do not consider this a waste of my time whatsoever. But I do think there could be just a little more going on in the middle there. I understand the early game having nothing happening, because, like, you need a couple days to get the job down, to get the gameplay loop down, to really get the mechanics in your head. But after that point, like, beyond a certain point, I just want stuff to happen. So, like, please don't send me through 3 days in a row with absolutely nothing happening in the middle of the night. Please stop waking me up in the middle of the night only for nothing to happen and you to just go, oh, false alarm. Trolled ya. Nothing was going on after all. I could do with less of that. Like, more stuff like enemies having a war outside my base and less, oop, trolled ya. You got pranked. That's what I would like to see in the game's future updates, personally. With that honestly about covers most of my complaints with the game. Oh yeah, one last thing. Having those random events, like, prevent you from pausing or saving, I don't really like that. I think you should still be allowed to save. I understand the game wanting to protect you. Oh, that almost went out. Wow. I understand the game wanting to prevent you from soft-locking your whole playthrough by, like, saving in front of an enemy, and then the enemy freaking, Let's go up to the Romeo corner one last time before we end. Or before, on our search for the final few things. For these funny setting characters. There we go. That's what I had to say. Anyway, what was I just talking about? Oh, yeah. The game preventing you from saving. I'm not a huge fan of that. I think you should be allowed to save. Maybe, like, save and quit. You should be allowed to save and quit, in my opinion. Because there have been times where, like, the past few recording sessions I've done with this game were done in the morning where I have class later that day, and sometimes, right as I'm about to have to get up or stop recording, get up and go, sometimes one of those events starts and I'm suddenly unable to pause or save the game, which means that and if it's a long event, then I kind of have to stay over time to get it done, because I can't leave the game or else I'll lose my progress. And so I'm kind of not a big fan of that. I think they should change that. Otherwise, though, aside from everything I was just complaining about for the last, 30 minutes, I loved this game. This game rules. I would recommend it to any horror fan. I would even recommend it to fans of casual, cozy games. I honestly would. Because there is the side mode that lets you just kind of do the job without any creepy stuff. And I think just, driving around the world, it's very pleasant, you know? I was only getting bored of it because I wanted stuff to happen, and stuff just was refusing to happen. But if you're in it for just the driving around, the completing the tasks, I think there's a lot to enjoy with this game. There's really a lot to sink your teeth into here. And I know that for a fact, 'cause there's plenty of stuff in this game that I have not seen yet. There's plenty of random events I haven't seen. There's stuff in the side modes I haven't seen. There's a lot more to this game that I have yet to see. And so, you know, I am willing to give it one more video for that exact reason. Hello? Okay, no, that's nothing. And I'm not finding any of the special funny setting things. Well, maybe for next time, if there is a next time. Where's my car? Okay, it's right here. It was camouflaging with the pole. But yeah, otherwise, absolutely love this game. I'm so glad I played it. I could never expect just how much shit there is to do in it. Because, I've said it multiple times before, but I'll reiterate. When I saw this game, in clips or screenshots, I was under the impression that it was some 3-hour... Sorry, God, hiccuping. I was under the impression it was some 3-hour little atmospheric horror experience that was in a very early build. But no. There's a whole fucking world in here, and that's amazing. I guess my final complaint with the game is I would like there to be more story. You know, more fleshed out story, more fleshed out characters. But I'm sure that's something they're working on. Right now, they're just doing all, the horror, the creepy stuff, the main gameplay stuff, and that's understandable. But, you know, I would like to have more story going on to sink your teeth into as well. Especially because right now, the game just kind of ends with, hey, you did it, by the way. Cool, good job. A quick thumbs up. But it's in pre-alpha, it's not finished, so that is why. That concludes everything I have to say about this game. So, what do you say? I have a burger, and then I'm gonna give up the search for Maxwell and the others, and I'm just gonna head back to base, and I will see you all another time then. This has been such a really fun series. As much as I've said... as much as I have said, this game is getting a little boring or repetitive sometimes, as much as I have gone, I am tired of this game taking up all my time for this channel, the truth is I really, really enjoyed playing this game. I am very glad that I did so. I wouldn't have had this channel go any other way. And I am also extremely thankful to you all for watching. This is the most engagement I have had on a Let's Play since ever, basically. I have never had more people commenting, more people watching each video of a Let's Play that I've done until this. This has been such a cool experience. I've been loving reading your guys' tips, been loving going into the next video. Oh god, okay. No, hold on. I've been loving being able to, share the intel y'all have given me in the next video and apply it and see all the fun stuff and whatnot, and it's been so fun having y'all here to watch. I don't know if y'all will stick around for my other content, because I will be resuming that now that this game is officially done with the main story. I will be resuming my other Let's Play series I have going on, Fallout New Vegas, Ocarina of Time, This Is Interesting, all of those. I will start getting back to the... Is there a freaking mannequin following me? It probably is. I will be now starting to make those videos again now that this game is done, since I have no real reason to not play them anymore. I was throwing them aside in favor of this game, just so I could get this game done, and in the end, I did. Alright, well anyway. I don't know what else I could say without being super repetitive, but yeah. I would be up for doing one last video. Where's my Kerfer Omega? Okay, quite a ways away from base. He'll make it here eventually. He's working on it. Like I said, I am up for doing one last video where, I go around and I actually find the funny setting characters. I actually find some of these other secrets that I've been hearing about. So if you guys want me to do that, let me know down below. Let me know what to keep an eye out for, and I will make one more video for this game. At least one more. Could do more than that if I decide. I will make at least one more video going around to see all that stuff. But for now, that is the end of the main story. So, oh boy, it's been a long road getting here, but boy, was it worth it. So yeah, this is one of my top 5 favorite games I've played this year. This was super cool. I cannot say that enough. This was such a cool experience. And the fact something like this exists just shows how far we've come in the realm of video games, you know? Especially in the realm of indie games. But I mean, it's probably good that this is an indie game. If this was a AAA game, I don't think it would have been accepted nearly as much if this were AAA. Because it's a very niche thing, you know? It's kind of a weird, experimental kind of game. But if I must say, I think the experiment was a success. Anyway. Let me stop being repetitive and just end the goddamn video already. Thank you all so much for watching this playthrough and this video, if you did. And as always, I will see you all in the future.